Good morning, everybody. Oh, goodness. Happy Father's Day weekend. And welcome to Coffee and Cards, which is brought to you by whispersinink.net. I am Jennifer, running around like a crazy woman today. Going to see my dad this afternoon. So, trying to get all this stuff ready. Oh, sorry. So, hey B, how you doing today? Oh goodness. All right. So, oh goodness. There we go. I moved the camera down a little bit. You guys will probably see a little less. I'm hoping a little less focusing in and out. I'm hoping. I got my coffee. So we're going to be doing a Father's Day card today. I wanted to say that yesterday on the blog, I posted this little beauty as part of Global Design Project. This is part of a sketch that they did. The sketch had an angled piece that was on the card base, but you know me, I don't do things like everybody else. So I did it this way instead. Stop by. There's some kind of instructions. I'll kind of walk you through how I did it on my blog. Don't forget to share this post down below, and hope that you enjoy today's card. I actually called my dad. Well, I sent him a text message, I should say. Sent him a text message and asked him what his favorite color was. And he goes, well, I don't really have a favorite color. He goes, but how about red? So here is Dad's Father's Day card. I'm going to put a Starbucks gift card in this little holder here, and I'll show you how I did that. And then this gives me room to write, and of course I didn't want to write in it before I finished our card today, because you guys don't want to see what I write in there, because generally it'll be a little smart alecky. So anyways, let's make this card, but I'm going to walk you through what we're using first. Everything is current. Everything is available in the big book. We're going to be using some new things. Actually, just one new thing. These itty bitty greetings is new. And then the other thing we're using, which I don't think is new, I think this is a carryover as well, are these little corrugated pieces. There's a little tag, this oval, and we're actually going to be using this heart on the card, so I'm going to take that out. And it's a struggle to get this closed. We're using 2 sentiments from this itty bitty greetings. We're going to use this happy day down here and this world's best father right there. This is a 2-pack. There's information on my blog on how much that costs too. All right, here is our card. I'm going to put this off to the side for the moment. We're going to be using the colors of Real Red and Crumb Cake, along with some Designer Series paper, which once I get the space cleaned off, I will show you what the Designer Series paper is. This Coffee Cafe has matching die cuts right here. And goodness knows, you guys know how much I love coffee. this is appropriate for my father because that's where I get it from. So coffee, Dad's all about the coffee. So we're gonna be using that. And then this big set, and I meant to get the price, but I do have my book somewhere on the table. Here it is, underneath some things. That big oval set in the die cuts is, and I'm trying to stall, it's a $35 set, you guys, but there's 15 pieces. Not only do you get the ovals, but you get the scallops to match. Because how this works is this oval sets right inside so that you get those little scallops just on the edge. Now, if you want to have a little more of a reveal, this can set right inside here. It is perfect for layering. Perfect for layering. So 15 pieces in this set for $35. So we're gonna put this to the side also. And move my book. And I'm gonna grab the designer series paper. And I don't know if you guys caught that. This paper right here is designer series paper. I also used it on the Too Hot to Handle holder. This paper is from the Textured Expressions pack. Here's the paper that we're using today. And here is the rest of the paper. It's just a lot of different patterns is all. So it's a patterns galore pack. And here I'll flip it over so that you can see what the other side looks like. But it's quite lovely. Great to add just a little bit of texture to your card, hence the textured impressions. All right, we're gonna put that to the side because we've already worked with that. And give me 1 second. See, I can't tag anybody. Okay. 1 second we're gonna move our ink up here. Just a reminder, current hostess code is on the whispersandink.net page. So if anybody needs any goodies, that's where you need to go. We're going to use the cup outline, the beans, and then the 2 different sentiments. And that's what our stamping is gonna be. We're gonna do the red stamping first, and then we'll do the crumb cake so we don't get things confused. Actually, we'll do the words first. B, is Trevor with you or is he home? I'm gonna guess he's probably home because he was already texting this morning. That is definitely a little crooked. But I did stamp that off because my red, my real red, is super juicy. Super, super juicy. And remember, we talk about scraps, these little scrap pieces. I always keep the Whisper White and the Very Vanilla. I always keep a couple of thin strips because they're perfect for the itty bitty greetings. And then the next thing we're going to do in the red is this cup outline. And this, we're going to stamp there because what we're going to do with it, and excuse my reach, is with this die cut set, we're actually going to cut this out. So we'll see the outline. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. So we're going to cut that out with the die cut. Then moving on to the crumb cake. And yes, this is a super duper old ink pad. I have not gotten all my new ink pads yet. It's going to take a little bit of time. But I did just re-ink it, so it shouldn't be too terrible. We're going to put 3 beans on the white. up at the top of the coffee cup because we're going to die cut those out with this little bean die cut. It fits perfectly around that. I'll put that to the side, and then we're going to put some beans every which way on the side there because we're going to end up covering it with the cup. So by the magic of video and my planning, we're going to put that aside. And here is our cup cut out. And here is our 3 beans cut out. 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to use that designer series paper that I showed you, the one with the little circles. Oh, wrong one. Anyways, this one right here. Hey, Sue, welcome. Happy you could join us. This little piece out of the textured impressions, this is what I used for the holder and the top of the coffee cup, using this piece for the top and then this piece. You have 2 pieces for that warmer, and there's reasons for that. And I don't know if you're going to be able to see the texture on that. I can't tell if you can see it or not. I know it's probably a little bit dark. This cuts and it embosses a small amount of lines on it so that it looks like it's the corrugated, like the heart. So it looks like this heart piece. This one here just does a plain cutout, and I really like the corrugated look, which is why I use, oh, actually this goes down here, why I use the corrugated piece. So here's our heart, and here's our real red card base. Hello, Jan. Thank you for joining us, my dear. We're making a Father's Day card, but this could easily be anything that you want it to be, as always. All right, so we have all our pieces here. Let's assemble, shall we? Oh, wait, we need to play with ink one more time. Keep your fingers crossed, girls, that I don't get my fingers all full of red ink. And I tried really, really hard earlier. So we need to put just a little bit of red. I did it so that it stands out a little bit. There. And I didn't do too bad for ink. There we go. All right, assembly, you say. Let's work on the coffee cup first. Now, I already put my dimensionals on here. Again, magic of video. Trying to plan ahead so you guys didn't get kept too long, because I know it's a Saturday. I don't know about you guys, but holy cow, is it hot. We had the house open up last night. 9:30, Joe says. We've got to turn this air on. It's getting too humid. Yuck. So I hope not everybody is as hot as we are. B, I bet you guys are a little bit hotter. Sue, how about you? There's our coffee cup. And then, because I know Jan's here in Indiana, so I know that she's going to be hot today. We'll use the little dimensional on our heart. And then we'll put this down in the corner, just like that. And yes, I know I get crazy dimensionals with my dimensionals. I love dimensionals. Dimensionals are like the best thing ever invented. B says she's avoiding some for the rest of the summer. Honey, I don't blame you. It's too dang hot. Well, all right, guys. Can you see that little bit there? I'm not gonna be able to get it off, so we're gonna just trim it so that you can't see it. And my hands are shaking today. Not enough coffee, I bet. Did I get that? Yeah, I did. And then there's our coffee cup right there. Now, do you remember this? Oh, Sue. Oh, that's right. You're in Minnesota. You're not going to be as humid as we are. Sue, B's down in Tennessee, I think, at the moment. Either that or Southern Illinois. So I'm sure that she's toasty. I did add this little kind of funky little tie, and I'm going to show you guys how I did that. I used not the linen thread. I used a strip, because you know how I'm about this burlap ribbon. I always have little pieces here. I used just one strand of the burlap ribbon, and all I did was loop it in, just like, oops, let's move that down a little bit, just like that, just like that, just for a little bit of something. I took the glue dot to hold it on, and I kind of folded it around so that it would just be sticky in the one section. Well, hey, Vicki, so nice of you to join us. Tardy again, lady, and you were just here. We're gonna trim these, because trust me, my dad don't care if they're straight. It's funny, you guys, because I went to my parents last week, and I was explaining to my dad particularly, but to my mom as well, because she doesn't get the whole internet thing these days. But explaining to my dad all that I've been working on with the new website and everything, and he was, I'm happy to say, he was a little impressed, which I've been working my fanny off on that. For those that haven't checked it out, you need to go do that. I'm very, very excited about it. There's our front. We're just going to tape runner this. And I know I should have done it first. And, oh, Vicki, yes, lots of shopping at Martin's, I bet. Vicki found out this morning that her daughter is coming to visit for a sleepover, or a camp out, as my nieces and I call it. Unexpectedly, which that's a nice unexpected. But that always does take some planning, so it gets a little stressful. All right, so here is, I think that's a little bit, there we go. There's that. Now, one of these little beans that I made, oh, thanks, Sue. One of these beans I put a little dimensional on. And then these other two little beans that I cut out are just glue dots on. There. And there. Put that one that way. And there's our front. Yay! Clap, clap, clap. All right. Now, easiest way to make any card a gift card holder. You just use a strip of paper. Good morning, Corinne. One strip of paper, that's all you need. And what you do is you take some of your Tombow glue without going glue, no going glue crazy. Just a little smidge on each end. Now I'm gonna put it over here because I'm gonna need room to write. Even though, no, I'm not gonna give my dad two of these. And you want it to go over, not in the middle, because you want it to hang in there to be secure. And don't forget, don't take that sticky stuff off of the back of the gift card if you get it in those little pack things. I always bring a glue dot to put on the back so that it stays in place also. But strips of paper make fantastic gift card holders. Great way to use your little extra pieces. Just saying, that could be today's tip of the day. And then there's the little flag that we did on the Father's Day. And done. There we go. Easy card, guys. Not a lot of pieces. Today was a big die cut day, though, I do have to admit. 5 different die cuts. But luckily, one of them is, or most of them are from this one particular set. But I have to tell you, you guys, this oval set is fantastic for just this reason. The coffee cup on the front of this card would not have been enough, even with if I would have stamped all of those beans. What else would you do? I could have done a circle embossing folder. I mean, I could have done a couple of other different things. But, you know, it needed something else. So that's what we did. And these ovals, there's ovals, circles, and squares of these. And they're all set up this same way. Fantastic item. This, to me, is a staple. Hope you guys have a great day getting crafty. Thanks for joining me. If you guys have any questions, put them in the comment section down below. And if you could please share, and feel free to share my website as well. Have a great day, guys. Happy Father's Day. See you soon. Bye.